Hollywood has conditioned us to expect sex or violence or both at the movies. The cross, the Bible, religion haven't usually turned heads at the box office, but that's changing. And Fox 17 News has found the Nashville pastor behind this faith in film trend.
Why do you hate God?
God's not dead.
Nobody would have ever thought a single book
God has a way of speaking to everybody.
written in Franklin, Tennessee, would become a Christian blockbuster.
This is Philosophy 150.
Dr. Rice Brooks, author of God's Not Dead, certainly didn't.
He said, hey, that needs to be a movie.
The movie, by the same name, has raked in $93 million in theaters and DVD sales on a $2 million shoestring budget.
God is dead.
And the rest, as they say in showbiz, is history.
God is patient. He'll wait for generations.
The co-founder of 70 Every Nation churches across the world and Bethel World Outreach in Nashville didn't have creative control, but producers leaned heavily on his experiences with the real-life characters you see in the movie.
There's a professor at North Carolina that stands up in one of the first days of classes and says, how many here are Christians?
There is no God.
He's very bold about discrediting the Christian faith.
Professor Radisson stands for everything Dr. Brooks has stood against in his extended campus ministry across the world.
What am I really praying for today is a revelation.
7 out of 10 young people who have a religious faith will lose that faith when they go from high school to college.
I can't do what you want. I'm a Christian.
They hear some reason of why God doesn't exist, and their faith evaporates.
Then there are characters who had no faith to begin with. People like Nashville's Ming Wang, who came to America an atheist.
They wanted to study science and was not interested in faith at all. Then they were looking for a character, who to play me. And I joked, that found a good-looking characters, and maybe Brad Pitt or someone.
Science ironically changed Dr. Wang's mind and that of his character, Martin Yip.
Life is about science and faith.
Today, Dr. Wang's a pioneering world-class eye surgeon with 2 U.S. patents.
Do you think you're smarter than me?
If you look at the evidence of the beginning of the universe, the complexity of life in the human genome, the morality that's inside of all of us, there are intellectual or academic reasons that you give people for the existence of God.
Mr. Wheaton, are you ready?
And miraculously, critics say, it's the movie God's Not Dead that ushered in this new era of faith in film, and why subsequent movies like I Can Only Imagine and Heaven Is For Real got their chance.
These Christian movies have been dominating at the box office. Why?
Stacey, I think people are hungry for something that touches them where they live. There's such an existential crisis that people are looking for some solid hope.
One other note, the newfound profitability of these Christian films now has Sony Pictures opening up a faith division.